Just kidding. This is our final sprint video for the quarter. Our second quarter.
Welcome to our crib.
Yeah, second quarter working on MF-RPPT.
Yeah, let's.
Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and outline some of the features that we added this quarter and present an end-to-end with a cool new feature that they should add to iMessage.
Stay tuned.
Great. Should we set it up?
Let's do it.
All right. Cool. So you guys won't get to see our beautiful faces anymore.
Yeah, you're lost.
Instead, you're going to have to check out this drab paper prototype that we're about to spice up. All right, cool. So you can see down here in the bottom left corner, that's the actual stream straight from the webcam with no manipulation. I'm going to go ahead and connect the iOS app to
the Meteor app.
To the Meteor app. And we'll wait for that to launch. And then when I type in the key 69652, and Alex will turn off the microphone. You can actually see a stream of what's happening on my iPhone in the upper right corner. And so we can see a blank iMessage app. So should we go ahead and
Wizard a little?
Wizard a little bit, yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
Cool. So first things first, if we're modeling an iPhone app, using the traditional paper prototyping messaging method, we can go ahead and throw down the Post-it note representing a text message, and our camera is a little fuzzy. So we can see it says, "Hey, what's up?" And then if I go ahead and click on the camera button, or I'm sorry, click on the bottom part where I would hit to write a message, the keyboard will...
You gotta launch detection.
Oh, I thought I did already. Oh, shoot. And we're going to start reading
Some codes.
codes, yeah. And I'll actually have a keyboard with which I can respond to Alex's message. So I'm going to say at the Design Expo to preserve our paper prototype that we use for that. And then I can actually send that text, and it shows up in the user messages box on the control center as hard data that the designer can access later.
Yeah.
And then
notice, as that code leaves the frame, it's detected by the system, and the keyboard disappears, just as you imagine.
Oh, God. Alright, BRB. As we just pointed out in the Xcode debugger, it looked like we terminated because of a memory issue. We're relaying a lot of freaking data in this app, and it's a little bit too much for my phone sometimes if I don't delete some other apps. So I'll go ahead and reconnect real quick. Sorry for the pause. And we're rocking, except our thing's down here now because we connected to a second try, but we're just going to leave it there.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. You get what you get.
Yeah.
So, hopping back into our Meg and I riveting conversation, I'm going to say, yo, Meg, send a pic. There are just things at this Design Expo I got to see.
And then if I go ahead and tap on that camera, and it expects us to be up there. Should we just reload it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Drop in this one.
And the camera comes up.
That's some tech, man.
And then I can go ahead and use this
Wow,
cute pic I just took of Alex. And then, as if I would actually be sending that picture. Oh, that's enough.
That's enough. Alright, guys. I'm a little off my game today. We're going to drop in a cute little pic. Would you look at that?
And it's a pic of Alex from the Design Expo. Cool. So we were able to use this to prototype the messaging interface that we would get in iMessage, and now we're going to unveil maybe a cool feature that we would be able to do otherwise. So we'll try out prototyping live update of contact photo with markup.
Sure.
So let's see what that means, because that was really cryptic.
Lots of jargon.
If I go ahead and here, let me hit the eye. Let me hit that eye.
Okay.
Whatever. If I hit that eye, and then
Should
it brings us to the info screen of the iMessage. Let's say I wanted to use that picture that I just took of Alex. Cute, but I want to mark up that picture. So yeah, cool. Where do I think it would go? About here. So if you can see right here, you can see what we're actually doing coming from the screen, and then this is what it looks like on the iPhone app. And if I wanted to draw a mustache on Alex, no, I'm using this one, God.
Purple mustache, because good cats.
Yeah, exactly. This is the worst thing I've ever done. And then we want to put in the top code that represents we're overlaying a physical element on a digital element. And if we could find that code, this is it. We can go ahead and throw it down. Yeah, it's there.
So if you can hear the roar of Meg's fan, you understand this pretty heavy photo computation.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit.
Alright guys, we're back.
Hi, we're back.
With a vengeance.
Yeah. So if we go ahead and put that picture down again with a little mustache overlay that we want to add, you can see that in the bottom left corner. So right now, obviously the digital element is over all the physical elements, so we're not getting that overlay. So if we add in this top code that's gonna overlay physical on digital. And then, yeah, this is a pretty good sign, which means it's analyzing every single pixel. And then you can see
the mustache sort of comes through.
That if we move this down.
Would you look at that?
And I don't cover up a top code. And move it up a little bit. Alex has a mustache!
Wow.
Woo! And we were able to add prototype live marking up of contact images in iMessage.
Yeah.
So we can see that there is some limitation here. We have absolutely no frame. Oh God! Oh God!
Oh,
just look down here.
Look at there.
Just look down here.
Yeah.
That we have no frame of reference when we're marking up these images based on the top code. If we're trying to draw a mustache on Alex, it would be really helpful if I knew where his face would be when it's overlaid. So that's something that we're gonna have to deal with and maybe look into next quarter.
Among other things, like see how the top codes are also part of the overlay. We need to tinker with our algorithms a little bit in order to get them to work with the area in between the top codes as opposed to including the top codes themselves.
Exactly.
Except for the top code, we get pretty much all of the relevant pixels in the frame, but just with the top codes as well.
Exactly. So. One more issue, we probably want to change it to something other than white. Actually, white seems to be working fine. Maybe we can stick with that.
I mean,
it still takes too long. We should be mapping pixel values rather than doing a for loop and checking every single one. But because of points, we did not do that.
Points. Yeah, alternatives would be like a green screen color that looks really, really unique. That would be easy to ignore from the algorithmic perspective.
But overall, we think we made some pretty cool moves on both tech and design, and like just our arguments in general this quarter. And we're happy with our progress. So
yeah, for sure. And I mean, we're throwing ourselves against a wall for several sprints there, but